Let's choose a different use case now. All content contained in archives. We can see in the query here, not only can we find raw PDFs and Office documents within sessions, we can also extract those types of content from archives, both ZIP and RAR or RAR archives. We can see in the query here that the file type it's looking for is ZIP or RAR, and there's another exclusionary clause to this query that tells it not to pull in Office 2007 documents. This is because Office documents, for those who don't know, are in fact zip files. You can rename a docx file to .zip and open it in WinZip and see a number of different XML files inside of that document. So they actually get detected by NetWitness's forensic fingerprint parsers as both zip files and Office 2007 documents. So in this particular use case, we're not interested in pulling in the raw Office 2007 documents, but we are interested in those documents if they're inside an archive. Now, notice here we have a selector for the particular types of content that we want to be pulled into the collection. Here we're in the query string, we're identifying the types of sessions we want to extract from, but here we are actually saying which types of content do we want in the collection from the query data. So here we've pre-selected as part of the use case PDFs, Office documents, and images. I'm just going to deselect images. But before I do that, notice here that there are minimum dimensions. If you have chosen images as one of your content types, it will have to be at least these dimensions, width by height, in order to be pulled into the collection. Also a note on the parsers here, as I mentioned briefly before, we're actually using the forensic fingerprint parsers, the meta generated by them, to pull documents in from NetWitness. We're not going by file extension, which is a bit haphazard and is almost guaranteed to miss things. So it's very critical to have those parsers installed in your deployment. I am now just going to click execute. We've got some results from our execution here. Now we're seeing a bunch of PDF documents that were contained within a zip file or RAR file. And we can see this here in a couple of different ways. One is we've got this little zip icon here, and also down below we can see archive file name. If it came from an archive, it will list the name of the archive here. And if we open it up, we can also see that archive name in this view. So as we can see from the menu bar up here, this is a fixed collection with a fixed start time and a fixed end time. Now, if we want to change something about a fixed collection, perhaps we enter the wrong query or have the wrong content type selected, we can't go back and change this particular fixed collection, but what we can do is reprocess it. So if we click the edit button here, you'll see this changes to reprocess a collection. We can give it a new name, fixed documents in archives 2. Perhaps we'll enable images and click execute. And there we go. And it also pulled in these images. Of course, they're all the same image inside of these zip files and RAR files.